Hello everyone, welcome to Choose Your Own Adventurers, Broomghost's D&D podcast about 4 friends that get sucked into a magical video game. They now have to make their way through games you may or may not recognize to earn enough save tokens to get home. I'm your host and DM, Shawn.
My name is Jared and I'm playing Krogus.
I'm Jake and I'm playing Beezow Hornpub.
I'm Joe and I'm playing Stumbleton, Rawtoe, Rockefeller.
I'm Crystal and I'm playing Leon Spangle.
Yay!
Woo! Here we go!
Episode 2. How's everybody feeling?
Brave.
Full of tea.
Accomplished, from what I can remember.
Nice. So what do you guys remember? Let's talk about the last episode.
I remember we absolutely murked some wolves.
Yeah, I kicked the shit out of some wolves, protecting a shadowy figure who turned out to be someone familiar.
2 of us are really short and 2 of us are really tall.
And I don't think any of us took a hit even in that first encounter.
You didn't. None of you took a hit.
I should have several times, but...
So the story started out with the 4 of you guys as children at about 8th grade level. And your mom, actually the mom of twins Jared and Jake, brought home a weird video game system she found at a yard sale. And when you guys plugged it in, there was a purple mist that surrounded everybody and sucked you guys inside of this system, where you heard the booming voice of the master of games telling you that you were now stuck in this video game and you had to beat each level, get a save token, enough save tokens to leave, and if you didn't, you'd be stuck here forever. Anything anybody else remembers? Anything that they felt really strongly about?
Well, we're all discovering our new bodies and being surprised at our amazing qualities, such as horns.
Just like our 8th grade bodies.
Yeah, I was gonna say pretty normal for 8th graders. Is this like a meta commentary on what it's like to grow up?
Oh my god, it's a Disney movie.
I remember there was a cave.
There was a cave. We didn't get to the cave yet.
Right, that's
but
what
you learned that there was a cave. Cubecraft Steffon told you guys that there was a cave. Him and his love, Alexis, had awoken something evil in the cave, and he has now recruited you to help him conquer that evil.
Mm-hmm.
Saw some wolves. You fought and killed those wolves mercilessly. And then you went back, rendezvoused with Steffon. He told you a little bit about where he grew up in Seed Village, and then everyone settled down for a long rest. Sound about right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into episode 2.
Woo.
Unless anybody has anything else they'd like to say?
No, I'm ready.
Okay,
It's time to wake up.
Oh.
Killer recap.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Actually, Jake, it's time to dream.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Now,
Fool!
Inception.
none of you know this, but this is all happening simultaneously, okay? So, as everyone's dreaming in their own dreams, you look down at your body and you see that you're a human again. You have your normal, as you grew up, your 8th grade body all over again, okay? So let's go into the mind of Jake Erkburn here. So, while asleep, Jake sees an oddly familiar-looking silver dragonborn meditating on an iceberg.
Whoa.
The dragonborn clutches his fists, and large spires of ice rise from the ground. He opens his eyes and looks at Jake. In another life, they called me Beezow Hornpub, a chosen protector of this realm. The title belongs to you. Take my name, and with it my power. It's up to you to save the world. The Dragonborn looks at Jake, and he blows his icy breath. For a moment, Jake is encased in ice, but it feels good. He can feel himself growing stronger. Jake flexes and the ice shatters at his feet. He sees his reflection in the ice, and he's again that silver Dragonborn. As if coming from a distance, from no one in particular, in his mind, Jake hears again, Take my name, and with it my power.
Right on, Beezow.
So, Jake, you just got your first power-up. Action Surge.
Sweet. Action Surge. I can take one additional action on my turn, and that can be used once per short rest.
Hell yeah. So if we get into some combat, you're going to be doing some damage.
Those actions can be attacks.
Dude.
Any
What about
old
Action Volt? You guys remember that energy soda? Anyway.
Oh, heck yeah.
It's just pure chemicals.
While
Yeah, toxic sludge. That's what turned the Joker into the Joker, I'm pretty sure.
So while fast asleep, Jared has a strange dream as well. He is human again, and he sees an oddly familiar-looking half-orc. The orc is sitting atop a throne of skulls. The figure throws 3 skulls in the air and does a backflip, punching 2 of them, finishing the last one with a kick, landing perfectly back on his feet. We have been waiting for you. I am Krogus. We are the protectors of this realm. Take up my name and accept my power. We must defeat all evil.
Please don't.
The orc lets out the orc lets out a battle cry. Jared feels his body swirl as he's surrounded in green mist. He looks down at his body, and he is again the half-orc. Within his own mind, but from nobody, Jared again hears, "Take my name, and with it my power." Jared, you just got your first power-up, Reckless Attack.
Cool. Am I correct that I got 2?
You got 2.
Okay.
You got 2.
I just want to make sure that I was seeing it right. Reckless Attack means that when I'm making my first attack on a turn, I can choose to attack recklessly, which will give me advantage on anything that is using a melee weapon. But any attack rolls against me also have advantage. And then my other power-up at this level is a Danger Sense, which means that I have advantage on Dex saving throws against effects that I cannot see.
Hell yeah.
A Spidey sense, if you will.
I just want to say that Reckless Attack sounds like it's against everything in any fighting technique's goal of learning a fighting technique.
Krogus is a purveyor of unspecified martial arts, and so I think that anything that he can say that he fights with, that's just what he's got.
He fights for his friends.
He's just that good. He's that good of a fighter. He can be reckless.
I'm expecting you to work the name Krogus into a fighting technique.
Okay, I'll think.
Krogus attack.
I'll think on that. You just got Krong guy.
Okay. Krong Maga. Okay, trying too hard. I'll let that. I'm gonna say it. Chris, as you are sleeping, you as well look down at your body, and you are back to your middle school male body. Chris is a male. Canonically, Chris is a male.
What's up, guys?
It's me. It's me.
It's me. I'm a boy.
So, Chris, as you're sleeping, you hear this complex melody. It's building louder and louder. And you look and you see an oddly familiar-looking halfling playing a very complex-looking lute. His loud voice can be heard singing, "We fought for hours and land of lords. The time has come for you and yours. Leon Spangle, who penned each bar. Take name and power, it's who you truly are." Chris suddenly begins to see the music that is being played. Its bright, vibrant colors surrounds you and you feel yourself lift from the ground. You slowly descend as the music starts to slow. As if from nowhere, but within your mind, you hear, "Take my name, and with it my power." Chris, you just got your first power-up.
Awesome.
You got...
I got Song of Rest. If I or any other friendly creatures who can hear my performance regain hit points at the end of their short rest, by spending 1 or more hit dice, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points.
Ooh.
Solid.
Brutal.
Did we get all that? Made sense to me.
Yeah, you're basically playing a guitar at the campfire and singing for us,
Yeah.
which
I'm
does
singing
I
at
like
you.
it.
which does incidentally does confirm your character as a man.
I want to push you around.
Okay. So, Joe,
That's me.
you see yourself again in your dream as a human. You find yourself in the middle of a field and it's raining. The dark sky flashes to life with strikes of lightning. And you see a familiar-looking dwarven wizard training with a large hammer. Every time the hammer connects with its target, another bolt of lightning flashes through the sky. "You will do perfectly. Please, call me Rawtoe Rockefeller, as my comrades once did. We are the only ones who can stop this evil from spreading. We were too late. But with all of you, we can start anew." Rawtoe throws his hammer at you, and you catch it perfectly. As soon as the hammer connects with your hand, you are struck by a bolt of lightning. You can feel the energy flowing through you. And you look down at yourself, and you are again the small dwarven man. In your mind, you hear, "Take my name, and with it my power." And you have gotten your first power-up.
What? It's sculpt spells. So anytime I cast a spell that'll affect anybody in the area that I can see, I can choose any one person and pretty much save them or guarantee their save throw from my spell cast. Which means if you are all in my view, I feel like it's going to be very hard, but I'm going to have to pick one of you, and I'm really sorry ahead of time.
Okay, so everyone wakes up.
Yawn.
Oh, God.
Did anybody have any weird dreams last night?
I dreamed I was some kind of dragon. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Do you guys think that those wolves were actually just dogs? I feel like we killed them really quickly.
Players awaken to see Steffon cooking breakfast on the fire. The smell of buttered eggs fills the room. In the middle of the floor, you see a large pig. You see Steffon has hung one of his arms in like a shoddily made homemade sling.
What happened there?
This? Oh, it's nothing. Just from the wolves earlier. Or from the wolves last night.
You weren't
How long
with
were you
us.
laying there before we got there?
That's a great question.
To be honest, I forgot you were dead on the ground. So sorry.
I wasn't dead. You guys keep saying I was dead. I was alive. I was fine. I could have handled it.
You did great. You did great.
Were you at least unconscious?
Oh yeah, I was out.
Okay, good. Because it sounded
Did
like you
you
said...
have any weird dreams?
So did you fall, trip on something? I've never heard of a dog knocking somebody out.
No, I was attacked by 3 wolves.
Sure.
That's a really good point. When we got there, there were no wolves around you. You were just kind of laying there.
They must have found something else. No. I was incapacitated. My health had been rolled to 0, if you will.
That means you're dead, right?
No, I get a save throw.
Oh, right.
I grab Steffon by his shoulders gently.
I feel like we're going to have to readdress this conversation at a later time, but I do think that you tripped.
No, I was legitimately attacked by 3 wolves. When they heard you stomping around, they ran into the shadows. And then when they saw that you were going to help me, they got mad because they wanted to eat me.
Hey, Steffon, I'm really sorry my friends here are victim blaming you for getting attacked by 3 wolves that we then killed. But I wanted to know if while you were unconscious, you had any, like, weird dreams where, like, some kind of weird being came to you and told you had a different name and new powers.
I did have a weird dream. In my dream, everything was round. It was disgusting.
Ugh.
Yeah, that sounds messed up.
Quick question. Are we square right now? Like, you looking at us?
No, you guys look gross.
Wow.
Mighty angular.
My goodness, what a shape.
I've just never seen such dulled edges. Do you guys just roll everywhere?
Nah, check this out. I walk around.
Chris, it sounds like you also had a spirit dream.
I did, yeah. I was trying to
that's
play
pretty
it cool,
cool.
but I can't stop thinking about
That
it.
sounds important, because I was going to say, nobody call me Jake anymore. That's a name for boys. I'm not a boy, I'm a dragon man. And my name is Beezow Hornpub. And I'm going
Wow.
to save the world. That's what Beezow Hornpub told me.
Who is this Beezow Hornbow?
Hornpub.
Oh,
God, that
that
sounds so
name
familiar.
sounds oddly familiar, but I can't quite place it.
You guys, I got a new name in my dream too. I'm glad that you brought this up, Beezow.
you.
I'll call you Beezow.
Thank you.
Because I need to henceforth be referred to as Leon Spangle, which was the name of just the raddest lute player I've ever seen in my life. And he gave me his powers, and that's why I shredded so mercilessly yesterday.
Rad. Anyone else get new monikers?
I think that...
Yeah, you can call.
Yo, go good.
Yeah, go for it.
You first.
No, you first. No, you first. After you.
This is your classic Canadian standoff.
Gonna be honest with you, I'm literally just writing everybody's names down on a notepad so I remember.
I have it pulled up on the side of the character sheet where it can like display all the names. And eventually I'll remember.
I thought you were talking about in-game.
I'm also
Jotting down everyone's names so you can remember it. I'm writing everyone's names on the back of the map.
I'm just more concerned we moved past bullying so quickly. We were just bullying Steffon.
I know. He's done so much for us. And we're just like, oh, you couldn't fight 3 dogs? Anyway.
What kind of guy hurts his arm with a dog? I don't get it.
There were 3 wolves. Wolves! And they only hurt one of my arms.
I don't know how a wolf could knock you unconscious and then wait to eat you.
Well, they heard you almost immediately after they knocked me over.
What? Did
You
3
came just
seconds
in the nick of
pass?
time. Yes, exactly. Except I don't know because I was unconscious.
Some time passes. We continue to berate him.
The
Late morning.
vibes are whack at Steffon's house.
He only cried
Don't
twice.
poke holes.
While they're still grilling him, I walk up to the grill and just without permission snarf one of the eggs.
Is it crunchy like a Lego? I was scared to eat it because it looks blocky.
Is Snarf
I don't
a
know, but
bird?
when I ate it, it made this sound.
Is the pig also square?
The pig is like yes.
There's a
so
pig in
you've
here?
seen my most trusted friend Oinksy.
Wait, you're not cooking the pig?
Oinksy.
No, it's my trusted
I
friend.
thought you were cooking
How
the
dare
pig
you,
for our
Krogus.
breakfast.
No. In the floor, he just hangs out here. He's my best friend.
Aw.
Aw.
I call him Oinksy because when I asked him his name, that's what he said.
I kneel down to get eye level with Oinksy. And I ask Oinksy if I can give him a pet.
Oh, he loves it. He like nuzzles right into you and like nuzzles you. He loves it.
I recoil slightly at the smoothness of him, but then I get really into it. And I'm petting him. Alright, so where's this cave?
Which one of us has the map on us?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Have any
Jared.
of you seen my map?
Oh,
I can't seem to find it anywhere. It had the exact location of the cave on it. Have any of you seen it?
I haven't seen any map.
pilfer that from his chest, Joe? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Rawtoe.
Rawtoe. I'm intuiting
That's
your
right.
name.
That's right. You call me Rawtoe.
Rawtoe.
Am I the one who took it?
I opened the
you are.
chest. I had an apple. I threw it at Jared. I mean, Goblor.
I picked up a shovel.
Krogus.
I picked up a shovel. I don't remember if I picked up a map, but let me check my backpack.
Okay.
So, Joe, as you're checking your backpack, you find a map in there.
Oh my gosh.
'Cause
There.
if you recall, you were the only one who could read the map.
That's
right. Yeah, because I have another thing that helps me read stuff. I can comprehend languages.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with it. You just recognized where you were on the snow part of the map, and you were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
There was no
That's what it is.
language written on that map.
All right, but do you admit Dora the Explorer's map had a personality, and I could read his
It did.
language? Okay.
You could. You know what? I would argue that you could read 2 of his languages.
The love
So-
language of a map.
Oh, wonderful! You found it! Those wolves must have thrown it about when they destroyed that chest.
Yes.
Yeah.
The wolves.
That is what
destroyed
happened.
it. The wolf destroyed it.
Damn those wolves.
I
Rest
shuffle
in
around
piss.
because I have splinters from the chest in my pocket still.
Here, let me see the map. And Jake, I'm sorry, and Stumbleton, Rawtoe, he takes the map from you. I gotta remember to say your characters' names too. So yell at me if I don't, and I'll just edit out when I don't. So Rawtoe, he takes the map from you, and he lays it out on the floor, and he's like, "Here. If you look at the map, the cave is not too far from here." And he traces his finger along that red path, and he shows you where it's circled. If we start now, we could make it to the cave before nightfall.
I'm sorry, I couldn't really see because your hand is just one big, like, kind of square thing, and it just kind of, like, dragged across the paper. You're like, it's going here.
I wasn't sure which part you were pointing at.
Who the fuck invited this guy, dude? Who the fuck invited this guy?
You invited all of us.
You cooked us square eggs.
I'm sorry for that minute where I thought that you were feeding us your pig.
Yeah.
I would never betray Oinksy in such a way.
Sorry you're afraid of dogs. But yes, I see what you're pointing to.
Oof.
The canon of Steffon just being too afraid of the wolves is really
Wait, Steffon,
So-
did you want us to keep introducing ourselves? It feels like we only got halfway with that.
Rawtoe here.
We can do that. I didn't really think about that. I just was progressing the story.
Krogus,
Should we?
Leon, Beezow, and Joe.
Rawtoe.
I don't think that anybody has said Krogus yet. And my guy didn't
I
explain.
was saving it.
My guy didn't explain why I don't have a last name when everybody else does.
Maybe you have a first name and a last name. It's like Krogus.
So Krogus is a palindrome?
Yes.
Hang on, I have to type out what that would be.
It would be not Krogus.
My name is Krogus Sugnork.
Yeah,
That's actually pretty sick.
that's good.
Sugnork. Sounds gross, and I love
Sug
it.
this Nork, you bitch.
This Nork.
That's no
Okay,
fair.
so
Oh, the map. Yeah, the map.
now, if we get going soon, we could make it to this cave before nightfall.
Let's do
Steffon, are you coming with us?
Of course.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, there's just one problem.
it. Dogs.
During my last battle with these wolves, my pickaxe was badly damaged. And he holds it up to you, and you see that the handle has been broken, and the pickaxe part is kind of like all crumbly, and you can tell that when he hit that wolf, his pickaxe was on its way out, and it finally broke when he hit that last wolf. If you look here on the map, and he gestures to the map again, right around here, there's a small vein of iron, and right directly next to it is a nice plot of coal. If we can harvest some of those and a few other supplies, I'll have what I'll need to make a new one. But I also might need some help making it.
Does anybody still have that shovel that we found out in the cabin?
I threw it to Beezow.
And then I laid it down gently next to Steffon, so that when he woke up, he could wield it. So
Okay.
if he left
I
it there,
found-
that's on him.
I found my shovel. It is here.
Oh, good.
You can have it if you want. It is a shovel. Don't everybody jump up at once.
What is the head of the shovel made of?
Stone.
Okay.
I'm good.
I mean, I'll hold it if we need to. I got it.
So, what do you think? Are you guys ready to head out?
I think we're good.
Real quick, before we head out. Can I talk to the pig?
Sure.
Because I have like somewhere in here an ability to talk to animals.
You do.
Okay, what do I have to do?
I
in
don't
order to do
remember
that?
if
Can I
it's a
just talk to
spell
them?
or not, though.
It might be a spell.
You got to roll for it.
It is a spell. Is this not a time that I can cast spells?
So, you absolutely could cast your spell.
Okay.
However, it would take one of your spell slots. But you are more than welcome to do that if you want.
Okay, I want to do it really quick. I say, everyone, hey, before we head out, I just want to try something real quick.
Are you with everybody and Oinksy, or is it like you and Oinksy privately?
Where is
At the
Oinksy?
moment, I'm still petting Oinksy. I have not stopped.
Okay, so
So-
I'm
so-
just
okay.
looking to Oinksy. He's still with Beezow.
Okay.
I cast my spell.
Okay.
Oinksy, you're a very good boy, and everyone here loves you very much.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
Oh, so
Whoa! Good for you, Oinksy. Love that energy.
Why is Oinksy
Hell
so
yeah. Because I'm a pig, baby.
You're the first animal I've ever talked to. Is there any wisdom you want
That's
to impart
crazy. You sound like a natural.
to me? Thank you.
Yeah.
Leon,
I have
I like
a
your
question.
Pig is making me feel great.
Leon, can you ask Oinksy if Steffon tripped when the wolves attacked? Or if he actually got attacked?
I feel like I'm respecting Steffon more than all of you, and I don't want to turn his own pig against him.
Hey, you like Steffon too? That guy rules.
Right? He made us some
Yeah.
square... Does he ever give you any of this food? He made us some square
Oh,
eggs.
fuck. All the time, dude.
Oh, so he's treating you good?
Yeah.
All right,
Oh
good.
my god, yeah. We're best friends, dude.
Oh, he said the same thing about you. That's so sweet.
You know what? I can't understand him, but I knew that. Yeah, I could tell. Our friendship transcends language.
That's really something special.
Yeah.
I love this head popping motion you're doing, Oinksy.
Yeah.
He's a chiropractor.
I just like to keep it light and loose. I'm a cool kind of guy.
I can't tell if you're trying to be
Hey.
like jazzy or surfy. I can't really. You're like in between.
This big lizard sure does feel cold. I like it.
Yeah,
Leon.
he's a wicked cold lizard.
Leon, is he
Now,
talking
now
about
I
me?
want to remind everybody, you guys cannot hear Oinksy.
Yeah.
Like, only Crystal can hear Oinksy. Now, only Leon can understand Oinksy. And if Leon wants to share what Oinksy is saying, that's totally fine. But you guys just know that, like, Oinksy's like a really chill pig.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay,
Can they understand me, or am I
That's
like...
what I'm wondering. Is she talking out
I
loud?
can understand you just fine.
No. I mean,
Oh.
like, can the humans understand me? Well,
You know
the
what?
rest of the party.
I don't know the answer to that question, but I think that you are oinking.
I like the idea that I'm oinking. Okay,
Okay,
now I'm
okay.
gonna get real with
So
you.
it's clear to everybody that she's talking to a pig, but is it clear to everybody that she's successfully talking to a pig?
That's up to interpretation. You can kind of see
Alright.
that, like, Oinksy seems to be reacting to what she's saying,
So
or
then
what he's saying, but
Beezow doesn't
not,
question
you
it,
can't
though.
be sure.
Beezow
Oinksy.
completely
Okay.
buys that they're having a conversation, and he's very curious.
I feel very uncomfortable hearing the
What's up,
oinking.
Beezow?
What, is Oinksy talking about me, or what's he saying?
Yeah, he said he digs your vibe, and he likes how cold you are.
Oh yeah, I am.
He's a real cool dude.
He says
Like
you're
your
a
boy
cool
Oinksy.
dude. Oh,
I give
hey,
him a noogie.
Oinksy. Oinksy,
Dab it up, my dog.
have you been to this cave that we're going to? He wants us to go to a cave.
Oh, the scary place?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's where we're going.
I've been there before with Steffon, but it didn't go so hot.
He took you there with him, huh? Is there anything that I should know about going there?
Oh, there's all kinds of scary things there. It's dark. There's monsters. It's awful.
Well, these are all things I already knew, but thanks anyway.
I lean over to Rawtoe and I'm like,
No problem.
Why is the pig bobbing its head like that?
He's a real chill dude.
I mean, it
Real
kind of
cool
feels
guy.
like it has tremors, like something happened to it. Like maybe a birth injury or something.
I've been horrendously traumatized.
Hey, Oinksy, I think we're about to head out here, but if we survive the cave, is there anything you want me to bring back for you?
I'll tell you what, Mama. I'll come with you.
Oh, hell yeah! Hey guys, Oinksy's gonna come with us too.
Yes!
Are you gonna be oinking a lot, or can?
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I didn't write this part of the story. It's just gonna happen.
I also don't know how long I can oink. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I used a slot for this.
I put my
It lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, we better get a move on.
I put
Yeah,
my
let's
bag
get-
back
let's
on
get
my
one.
back, and I start walking towards Steffon.
Okay. Are you gonna talk to Steffon?
No, I'm assuming he's leading, so I'm just walking towards him because I'm like really uncomfortable.
gotcha.
I'm uncomfortable with the level of
The
oinking
DM
that's
going,
on.
okay.
Yeah.
Stefan just like takes a step back, like what?
Steffon like sensed your energy and was like, "Whoa, this guy seems aggressive."
I can't tell if Beezow is like really into this pig situation going on, but I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna walk away.
Okay, so you guys agreed to go with Steffon to this little vein of iron and coal, and he asked you guys to grab a couple other supplies as well. This whole time, again, Steffon has got one arm, so he's like, he warned you that he can't really do the work himself, right? He needs your guys' help in order to get this pickaxe so that he can sort of defend himself when you guys get to the cave, yeah?
Okay,
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay.
Stefan.
Sure.
Do we have the tools necessary to mine what we need to repair this?
You should have everything you need, provided you're strong enough.
I kiss my biceps.
I also kiss my biceps.
How are we meant to get all of the materials out of the earth? Because earlier when I asked if you had the shovel, you acted like I was weird for asking that.
In this area, the iron ore is actually exposed to the air, so we won't have to go underground. It's just atop the ground. Anybody like to establish a marching order as they're on their way to this ore deposit?
I'll bring up the rear with Oinksy.
Okay.
No reason.
I'll be right in front of them so that if Oinksy has anything to say, I can translate for the next 10 minutes.
Perfect.
I did say I threw my backpack on and walked right towards you, so I'll say I'm like right behind you.
That would-
Okay. And so Krogus, that puts you kind of dead in the
that'd
middle?
put me in the middle.
Okay. So you guys start walking along the path, going towards, following this map to get to where Steffon told you there was an ore deposit. And as you get there, there's basically like it looks like a mountain has been cut into. You can see layers and layers of different types of rocks along this cliff. And within the rocks, you can see certain different colored ores. One of them looks like a very dark black. Another one sort of looks like a pinkish sort of salmon color mixed into the rock. If you guys look here, these dark patches here are the areas where the coal is exposed. And these ones over here with the more pinkish color, those are the iron. If my estimates are correct, we just need about 3 pieces of coal, 3 pieces of iron, and 3 pieces of wood. So I think if I could have one of you take down some trees so we can make sticks, another person to vein this iron ore, another person to harvest the coal at the same time, and then finally one person could help me put together this new pickaxe.
Dibs on helping you put it together.
I'm a little excited because I'm a mountain dwarf, so I'm all about it. Like, I love mining ores. So whatever one that deals with the mountain, I'm in.
I don't know if this is even relatively applicable, but I have leatherworkers' tools. Would that aid the situation in helping them put together?
You can tell that when you look at those tools that they're not quite what you need.
Okay. So I'll chop trees.
I will take care of the coal. It sounds like I can get it out without a tool.
So, I believe you all have strong enough weapons where if you strike any of these ore hard enough, you could break free some of the ore.
Oh, I see.
I'll get the iron.
So, here's how we're gonna do this, guys. So it's going to be strength checks on the trees, the iron, and the coal. I'm gonna have you guys roll a strength check, and if you reach above a certain limit, I'm gonna say if you get a piece of ore or if you don't get an ore. Once we have enough pieces, we will we'll talk about how we're going to smelt it. Spoiler alert, it's Steve, because I couldn't think of anything. And then Leon is going to help put together the axe with his very dexterous hands.
I have firebolt.
Okay.
I don't know if that would smelt something.
Oh, well, we'll get there. Don't you worry.
Okay.
We might need it.
Okay. Sounds good.
So,
Okay, wait.
Beezow, you walk to a nearby area right beside the same rock face, and you see like 5 trees. You pick any one you want and roll me a strength check, and let's see if you can fall one of these trees. So you're going to be rolling a d20 plus 2.
All right. Okay, I got a 12 plus 2, so I walk right up to the nearest tree, and I just reel back and I fucking punch it.
So you punch whereabouts on the tree do
Eye
you
level.
punch it, would you say?
Eye
level?
As every lumberjack does.
So you walk up to that tree and you punch it at eye level and land perfectly. You feel all the power go through. And as it does, you see a 1 foot by 1 foot cube of this tree fall out of place and just fall on the ground. The bottom half of the tree is standing upright. Then there's your hole, and the rest of the top of the tree is still standing up perfectly. It didn't fall over.
I put my head quizzically into the gap, and I look up, and I look down, and I said, "Guys, look at this freaking tree." It's just a bid for attention.
That's crazy, Beezow.
I should mention, too, the whole time that you guys are doing this, Steve is in the background, and he's got a hammer, and he's kind of working on some rocks that are near some of the other ores. And it looks like he's breaking up rocks.
Okay. Did I collect any wood from that?
You collected 1 piece of wood.
Okay.
So, Jared, you are up, my friend. And so the coal is the same thing. You are going to roll a strength check, and we'll see if you get some ore.
Okay. I walk up, and I face the coal, and I kind of take a deep breath, and I close my eyes, and then I come down into horse stance, facing in front of the coal, and then I fully leap into the air and jump spinning, round kick the side of the coal wall, and 21.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah, you got some coal. With a 21, Jared, I'm gonna say that your kick lands true, and 2 pieces of coal come out.
Damn.
Nice. I hold up my 2 pieces of coal and I say, for the record, I was already planning on kicking the wall when Beezow punched the tree.
I give him a thumbs up,
All right.
like brotherly instinct.
I give him a thumbs up in return.
I believe him.
Strong brothers, strong brothers.
So, Joe, you see the iron ore staring you in the face, and you know that you got to hit this thing as hard as you can with your hammer.
Yeah, I just watched both of them, and I'm just like, and I'm like doing some arm stretches, getting ready for it, and I really go for a big swing with my big old hammer, because I'm like, well, I really don't want to punch the metal, so I'm kind of scared of it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use my hammer. I'm gonna be a big boy, and I'm gonna do this. And I roll, and I get a 19.
19. Dang.
And then I kiss my muscle again.
Krogus, I just noticed that you rolled a dex check.
Oh, shit.
Instead of a strength check. So that actually would have been a 24, I think.
Oh my god.
I was so focused on landing my awesome kick.
Rawtoe,
Yes.
your hammer comes down hard. You hit that ore, and you see a big chunk fall off, and you've got 1 piece of iron ore.
That's it?
Sweet.
1 piece, yeah.
Still cool.
So Steffon kind of comes up to you guys, and he's like, let's see, 2 pieces of coal, 1 piece of iron, and 1 piece of wood. Well, we need 1 more piece of coal, 2 more pieces of wood, and 2 more pieces of iron. I have faith in you guys. You can do this. And we'll start this over again, Jake. You want to give us another, hit another tree?
Yeah.
I mean, let's do this again, Beezow. Do you want to hit another tree?
Yeah, I've been eyeing this tree that I punched, just kind of quizzing over the hole I left. And I kind of work out that if I want to fully harvest this tree, I got to make use of the verticality. So I grab the sides of it and I start trying to climb up the tree.
Okay. Let's say, want to roll an acrobatics check?
Alrighty. 14 plus 4, I got an 18. I whiz up that top of the tree, and then from the top, I do a
With ease.
Make it
a
drop.
pile driver
Do a pile driver.
onto the top part of
Roll
that
me-
square ass
It's a
tree.
wet ass pile driver.
Roll me another athletics check, a strength check.
Strength check.
Yep,
Okay.
an 11.
11.
So, because you made it sound so cool, I'm going to say that on your way down, you do hit 2 pieces of wood. And 2 pieces fall off and land beside your other one, and you now have 3 pieces of wood.
Hell yeah!
Woo woo.
That was a great idea, Beezow. That was
Thank
really smart.
you. Work
All
smarter,
right.
not harder. Am I right?
Oinky's proud of you.
That guy's pretty cool.
Oh, you
Hell
can
yeah,
still
we
hear
could.
him. Nice.
It's Oinksy, but it's okay that you pronounced my name wrong.
Sorry, that's my
We're still
accent.
friends.
Should we take that pig to the vet?
I'm not sure how I feel about that short guy. He doesn't even have any horns.
No, but his robe is like so soft.
Oh, sick. I love a good texture.
Why is the pig staring at me?
I'm a huge texture guy, canonically.
Don't worry about it, man.
So, Krogus, you have 2 pieces of coal. That kick was super good. We need some more coal. We only need 1 more piece of coal.
Okay. I go back into horse stance in front of the coal wall, and this time I'm just going to give it a simple straight punch. I don't know.
Is it eye level?
What a build up.
Yeah, but eye level for me is about 8 feet in the air.
Oh, Jared, I know what you're talking about. Well, you're doing that thing like in Kill Bill where you're like only a finger's length away from the coal,
Yes.
and then you like
Oh, the Bruce Lee
Yeah.
punch?
That's
Yeah.
the cool thing that I was picturing but couldn't say.
yeah. That's what the DM is for. Oinksy's like, ooh, this guy probably watched Kill Bill.
I nestle up to Oinksy. I'm like, oh, he's doing a Bruce Lee punch.
Kill Bill is one of my favorite films.
I'm a pig.
I enjoy a strong female lead. Okay, so I'm rolling strength this time.
I love that Krogus is canonically an ally.
10 plus 3, so that's 13.
Dang. Okay, so that's definitely enough. You do that Bruce Lee punch, and you break off a single piece of coal, and it lands right next to your other pieces, and you have now gathered all 3 pieces of coal.
Ooh, my theremin. That was sick.
It was pretty sick when you climbed that tree and then slid down, bro.
Did you use Uma Thurman as an exclamation?
Yeah.
What?
I love it.
Rawtoe, we need 2 more pieces of iron, if I'm not mistaken.
Awesome. Well, I'm pretty hyped from the last time that I swung my hammer. But then the middle schooler in me is kind of just like thinking like, well, in that dream, there was some lightning, there's a hammer. I kind of feel like Thor. So I kind of back up from the mountain and I throw my hammer.
Before you do that.
Okay, I don't
Before
do that.
you do that.
Okay.
Right? No, before you do that.
Yeah.
I just want to remind anybody that might be able to inspire someone by. I don't
Hold on,
know.
everyone. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Don't do anything.
Hold
don't
up.
do anything.
Hold
Wait.
up.
Wait.
Do it.
Hey, do you want me to play you a song?
That's what I was thinking.
Have you ever seen Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Have you actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for deception.
He wants you to play the immigrant song.
I understand the reference, though.
Hold up. Yes, that's exactly what I want you to play.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
I'm going to play what I think is the immigrant song.
Perfect. I'm listening.
All right, here we go. I'm hoping for a better life in a brand new land. Take that shiny hammer and swing it in your hand. Get the ore, so we can mend the pickaxe. Please tell me I have a valid passport.
That sounds like that sounds like a song. That sounds like a song about unpaid labor. I just want you to...
So
Okay.
Rawtoe,
Yes.
you hear that song, and your whole being is inspired, and you know that should you need it, you could roll an additional D6 if you don't quite get the number that you're hoping for.
Sweet. That's perfect. So yeah, I kind of feel like one of those Olympians. What's the one where they kind of hold the thing out and they spin in a circle?
Hammer throw.
Hammer throw. Perfect. That's the best thing ever for what I'm looking for. So I start doing like a little hammer throw.
I instinctively get in between you and Oinksy, seeing you start to spin.
Hold up. Do you not have trust in my throw? I am aiming it perfectly. I'm spinning recklessly, and I'm going in a circle. and I just let it rip towards the wall of the mountain. And I do an 8. Okay, but I can do a D6, you said, right?
Yep, you can roll a d6 and we'll add it to it.
Awesome. A 6?
A 6!
That
Perfect.
song, that immigrant song.
I love
So-
the immigrant song.
So
It's immigrants, plural.
Oh, I guess I was playing a different song.
you were only playing for one. So you throw your hammer, and as it releases, it seems to be spinning in an off direction, but then somehow it bounces off the side of the wall of this mountain face and ricochets off and perfectly hits 2 pieces of iron that fall to the ground next to your one piece, and you now have all 3 pieces of iron.
All
Bravo.
about. I'm holding out my hand to see if the
Well
hammer
done.
will come back to me. Just like Thor.
It just stays there.
Oinksy will go get it for you.
Yeah. Oinksy, fetch.
I'm not a fucking dog.
I don't know he said that, so I'm still proud of my decision to order him around like a dog.
Oinksy doesn't fetch. He's above that.
Oh! My bad.
I just walk over and grab my hammer. It's like 10 feet away from me.
I think they just wanted to see if you wanted to be included, Oinksy. It's nothing personal.
I didn't. I am so embarrassed.
I'm not worried about being included. You guys are still chill with me.
Sweet.
He's here.
I'm a support role.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
They call this color commentary.
The color pink?
So, Steffon comes up to you guys, sees that you guys have gotten all the resources, and he's like, "Oh, perfect! You have everything that I need to make this new pickaxe. Here, while you guys were doing that, I've perfectly built myself a smelter." And you turn around, and Steffon has organized a bunch of rocks perfectly into what looks like a furnace.
Hey,
He who smelt it dealt it.
there it is.
Krogus, let me take this coal from you.
All 3 pieces I hand to him with, they're like just between my pointer finger and my thumb.
Stacked.
Because his as we've established, his hands are just big blocks. He has to use both hands to grab them, and he puts them into the smelter. He goes to Rawtoe, and he's like, "Rawtoe, you have the iron?
Yes, I do.
I'll take it." And
Oh, right. Yeah,
takes-
that iron.
oh, that was okay. What was that?
Was it? Some mannerisms. It's fine.
I've been known to have a couple mannerisms myself.
Who the fuck invited this guy?
Don't make me bully you again, Blocky.
So he takes the iron from Rawtoe, and he puts it in the smelter, okay? And then he goes up to you guys. He's like, "The only thing that we don't have is a way to start this fire. Does anybody have anything that we could use to start a fire?"
I scratched my head quizzically with a piece of wood.
I think Leon's got some heat on the mic.
Ew.
We need to use that wood to fashion a handle. Does anybody have any bits of small pieces of wood? Maybe even some sawdust?
I would like you to not ask me questions about how I acquired this, but I do have some in my pocket.
Oh, perfect. I'm not one for questions. I trust you. And as long as Oinksy trusts you...
They were just in these pants that magically appeared on me when we got here.
Ooh, we do love some magic pants. Oinksy's like, ooh, yeah. I love magic pants.
All right.
Never worn any.
You're not missing out. I have the sprinkles of wood in my hands. I'm
Okay.
unsure of how he's going to use this.
This will make perfect kindling to get the fire started in the furnace.
Gotcha.
He puts it down with the coal. And he's like, does anybody have any way to start a fire?
You know I do. But I still think Leon has the fire on the mic. But it probably won't help.
Rawtoe, you have a way to start a fire?
I do.
You're gassing me up.
I do. I do have a firebolt. Very uncontrolled, but we can totally do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
And it's a cantrip, Joe, so that doesn't take any of your spell slots. You can use it as many times as you want.
Ooh.
Cool.
Oinksy and I take a wide berth, again proving our a little bit of a lack of trust.
Okay. Am I rolling a d20 with my firebolt?
Yeah, let's roll your hit die on d20. So it's a d20 plus 3.
Nice. All right. Rubbing my hands together. And I put them both out towards the general direction of the wood. Oh, God. A 10.
So, now you shoot that fireball, and it you can tell immediately after it leaves the palm of your hand that it's a little bit low. It sails in low, and it hits the ground right in front of the furnace, but there's enough momentum behind it that it hits the bottom of these wooden scraps that Leon happened to have in their trousers, and it does ignite the furnace.
I sprint towards it and start blowing some air on it.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh, easy.
Steffon runs up to you and he's like, "Oh, what a great idea!" And he does the same. And you wait a second, and then you hear as Steffon takes out all the pieces of iron from the.
Nice. That was good.
I love it.
So then Steffon brings Leon the 3 pieces of iron, and he says, "Please, Beezow, can I have the wood?"
I throw it at him.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Overhand or underhand?
These men are amped.
Overhand, but
It's
like
okay.
not aggressively, but still overhand.
Steffon goes to catch it, but then he's like, "Oh, my arm!" And he misses, but he's like, "Oh, it's okay," and he picks it up on the ground.
Oh.
Sorry.
Seemed like we were close enough where you could have handed it to, but you know what? Forget it. Anyways, he grabs it and he takes it to Leon, and he says, "Leon, we have all the pieces acquired. I just need you to fashion a pickaxe from these materials, and we should be able to restore my pickaxe so that I can defend myself when we go in the caves." And he pulls out a piece of paper, and you see that it's directions on how to make a pickaxe, and it's 3 pieces of wood and 3 pieces of, you know what I just remembered in Minecraft, it's actually 2 pieces of wood, isn't it? And then 3 pieces. Forget it. It's 3 pieces of wood and 3 pieces of iron in a line at the top.
What's
And
this
it's
talk about
Cubecraft.
Minecraft? What the hell are you saying right now?
That wasn't part of it.
Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Thank you for these instructions. I pretend to read them.
So Leon, you now have an understanding of how to craft this pickaxe that you need. So what I need you to do is roll a dexterity check to see if you can put all your hands together in the right way to perfectly put together this thing.
You got it. So I just hit dexterity, right? And
Yep.
It's a d20 plus 3.
Correct, Amundo.
You got those magical fingers with the musician.
18.
Oh!
I rolled an 18 plus 3, so I got 21.
Woo!
21.
Perfect. So you perfectly put together this pickaxe, and it comes out shining. This couldn't have been put together more perfectly.
Bellissimo.
And Steffon picks it up, and he's like, "Okay, let's make our way to the caves."
Wow.
Can I touch it? As a mountain dwarf, I get really excited when I see good craftsmanship like that.
Oh, thank you.
I guess this means we know who dealt it. Because he smelt it.
I punched Krogus on the arm.
Because you guys want to know why?
Classic. Repeating my joke, but louder. Love you, bro.
Having finally crafted Steffon's pickaxe, you guys can now make your way back to following this path on the map. Steffon says, okay, let's all go to the cave. And do you guys want to pick another marching order?
Well, I'm ready to go whenever you guys are. So I'm fine with being the lead. I know we had, Oinksy and, a bunch of people in the back. I don't know if we should make the pig go first as a guinea pig. Quote
I'm
unquote.
a guinea pig. How much time do I have left to be able to communicate with Oinksy?
At this point,
20
your
seconds.
time has expired.
So fucking put that pig up there. You don't.
Oh my god.
Oinksy still thinks that you can understand him.
I
so
know, this is
Oinksy
terrible.
Is still
You
talking
should have
to
told
you.
him.
I should have told him.
Just making
When
eye
can I-
contact with you and everything.
That's so sad.
I'm like frantically trying to oink, but it doesn't make any sense.
Whoa.
He's bobbing pretty
Oink, oink.
frantically. What's he saying?
How do I refresh this ability? Is it after a short rest?
So you get your spell slots back after a long rest.
Ugh. Okay, how many spell slots do I have left?
You do have multiple spell slots. And you're more than welcome to use it again to talk to Oinksy, but you can tell that Oinksy's general vibe is he still thinks you're cool.
Yeah, he's
and he's
chill.
kind of like walking beside you, but he likes to like look back at Jake at Beezow as well.
I feel like I'm just gonna have to like look knowingly at Oinksy like we're both just talking shit, but
Yeah.
Just nodding.
It's kind of like
And I guess
just-
without you verbally
Right.
admitting that you can't understand him, I assume you have a direct line with him. So like
Yeah,
throughout
still.
our journey, I'm gonna be like, oh, tell Oinksy I said such and such, and you're like, yeah, okay, yeah.
totally.
Am I right?
oink oink.
This is just like at my job when I speak a little bit of Spanish to somebody and then they respond with a lot of Spanish and I have to just kind of be like,
You're like, see, yes,
yeah.
may almost get
see.
it. So I'm fine with the same marching order. If everyone
Yeah.
else is.
Okay. Perfect. So you guys keep following this path, and eventually you come to the opening of a giant cave. Steffon stops everybody, and he motions to the cave, and he's like, "This is it. This is where it all started, where the evil was released." And I want everybody to roll me a perception check.
22. I'm perceptive as
Okay,
fuck.
I've rolled.
Oh,
A
no.
nat 1.
Honestly, probably the best time to roll in that one.
Yeah, this is more the level of awareness
So-
that I was imagining Krogus to have.
Yeah.
So, Krogus, you don't notice a thing. You could care less. You're just looking at that cave, and you're kind of like staring it down, like you're like, oh yeah, like you're.
I think this might have been the cave he was talking
yeah.
about.
Leon, you kind of feel indifferent. You're looking at this cave, and you're like, I guess like this doesn't really seem that spooky. It's just a cave. Rawtoe and Beezow, you can tell that there is something evil in this cave. You don't exactly know what, but you have this really uncomfortable feeling that there is evil nearby.
Beezow, do you think this is spooky?
Well, if I was afraid of stuff, I'd probably be afraid of this. Hey,
Fair.
Steffon,
Yes.
this Alexis
Beezow.
of yours, is she like you?
He's making square gestures.
I'm making cubicle hand motions.
You make like perfectly cubicle boobs.
Is she
Steffon.
Is she 20, 20, 20?
Steffon, in our world, we have a game for PlayStation called Tomb Raider. I think you would really like it.
Really? Are there squares
There's
there?
really important squares
There's
there.
pyramids. Anyway, I only asked because I smell something funky in this cave. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
This is where my Alexis was lost. She was killed by a monster down in this very cave.
Oh, shit. I didn't know she was done.
Oh,
Thought we were here to
this
save
is the
her.
cave.
Yes,
Team,
this is the cave.
team, group huddle away from Steffon. Real
Okay.
quick.
What's up?
Krogus, you too.
You guys
goddamn.
kind of walk up though, like Oinksy kind of follows you guys.
Guys.
Like he thinks he's kind of part of the clique too.
And I
Hurry
look
on
up.
in here.
I look
I
up
just-
at Leon and say, "Is he cool?"
He's scared of the cave, but I think he wants to stick with you.
Okay.
I stare.
Oink, oink.
I stare for a second at Oinksy, and I'm just like, okay, but
It's a little sus.
so
All right.
do you guys think that Steffon killed his wife in this cave?
Oh shit! I didn't even think of that.
It seems really fucking weird that he's bringing us
That's
to a cave.
messed.
He never has met us before, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hey guys, come with us. Come with me."
Well, isn't there something
and
important in this cave?
my
Like-
pig that I have a weird relationship with. Yeah. Just
Dude,
want
I
to
don't
say,
know.
just want to mention it before we go into a cave with a stranger who is doing like a Ted Bundy with an arm sling
So,
thing.
Looks
Joe, you can, if you feel mistrustful of Stefan, you could roll perception or insight, Joe. If you'd like, you're more than welcome to roll that.
Okay.
But you can also just stick with the character choice of you not trusting Stefan.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of did that right away.
I just straight up bullied him. So I think that I'm
you
just
do not like the cut of his jib.
I'm just like,
I will
hey,
say, this is open to
90
anybody. If anybody would like to roll an insight or a perception check to see if they feel mistrustful of Stefan, you absolutely can.
I'm just
16.
having fun dogging on Stefan, but I trust him.
Rawtoe.
I trust him because Oinksy trusts him.
rolled a
Rawtoe,
16.
I know that we just met him, but I think that you shouldn't mistrust somebody just because of the shape of their body.
Well, to be fair, he
You would
mistrusts,
say that.
mistrusts us
Ed-
because of the shapes of our bodies.
Ed Sheeran
True.
did say, "I'm in love with the shape of you," and I don't know if that should mean I should trust somebody, because I don't know if I trust Ed Sheeran. So I rolled a 16.
Well, it's hard to argue with that logic.
I'm sold.
With a 16, Joe, you have no reason to believe that Stefan is lying to you about anything.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm the douche. And all right, group huddle, team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Huddle.
Dismount.
Teamcraft.
All right. Well, let's go back to Stefan. He's probably feeling
All right.
weird right now. So
I go right up to Stefan and say, "We decided we could trust you."
at
You aren't
this
so
point,
bad for a bunch of roundies.
Whoa!
Team huddle.
Down!
Team huddle. Team huddle.
Whoa. It's okay.
Is it? Do you have a friend that's a roundie? Is that why you're saying that? Or
I've known plenty of roundies.
Name
right?
one.
Okay.
Alexis.
Bill. Bill Cave.
He looks to the cave. George Glass.
Okay. Well, I am down to go into this cave, I guess.
All right, everybody. Let's make our way into the cave.
Okay.
And that's where we will end episode 2 of Choose Your Own Adventurers.
Yeehaw.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite pig, Oinksy. Just wanted to say thank you for watching episode 2 of Choose Your Own Adventurers. Special thanks to Jake Roach for making all of our music, and a special thanks to TheAvocadoJam for making that sweet, sexy art. Now me and the rest of the guys are gonna go party, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate your views.